So I go to the internet, and the first thing I want to do is click in the URL, which is a pretty simple address. It's bloomingtonsouth.org/plus. I'll enter that, and it will take me to the screen where I'm going to enter my login and my password. And as with any site that you're using, if you have trouble remembering the names, you can add it to your bookmarks. And obviously you can go to the South website and you can click the link for Panther Plus at the South website. So the next thing I want to do is go to the username, and I enter the same username I do when I log into Skyward. Tom Smith, nice to meet you. And I enter my password, which of course I can't tell you. I click login, and it takes me immediately to what my activities are for the following week. It's not activities for this week, it's activities for the upcoming week. And I can sign up on this anytime I want, and every Monday during SRT, my teachers will review with me where I'm going for the upcoming week. So when you look at this screen, there's just two dates, Friday, September 2nd and Thursday, September 8th. But what you will see is every event that you've been assigned to. We're trying to just kind of take this one step at a time. You'll see on September 2nd in the Earth Space Help Lab that you've been assigned there. That means your Earth Space Science teacher sent you to that lab. You'll see on Thursday, September 8th, you're in the World Geography Lab, and there's a sign that says Edit. That means you selected that lab, and if you decide before that week that you want to change your lab, you simply click on Edit, and you'll have new opportunities to select events to attend. So if I've decided that I need additional help in a lab, as a student, I simply click Select, and then I click Select Activity. And if I want to say get more help in the World Geography area, I scroll down to World Geography, I'll click that lab, and then I'll click Submit to see which dates that lab is open and which dates I have open. I find a lab when I'm not currently assigned, so I'll choose September 1st. I'll click that date to add it to my scheduled events. And then if I go back and look at my list, then I'm now going to World Geography Lab twice, as well as the Earth Space Science Lab where I was assigned. Now it's important to note, as students, we want to sign up for our labs in advance so that we can have some control over where we need to get help. Say for instance, I know I have a paper coming up, I want to sign up for the writing labs early and let my teachers know, unless there's something I have to do that's crucial in makeup, to allow me to attend the writing lab so I can get my writing done, or whatever the class might be. So I wanted to point out one thing if you decide to change an activity that you've selected. When you hit Activities, I'll hit Select, and then I click on Select Activity. Everything is listed by department, and you'll notice that every activity the department offers is listed. So it's very important to watch and make sure, for example, you sign up for Algebra 1 help if you're in Algebra 1, or Algebra 2 help if you're in Algebra 2, because otherwise you will end up in the wrong lab. This system is not set up so that everybody who needs help in any math course goes to the same room. This program is set up so that you get specific help in the specific areas that you need. And to the same extent, this isn't set up so that only people that are struggling with courses sign up for lab support. If you're in HD Algebra, there'll be an HD Algebra lab. If you're in AP Language and Comp, there may be an AP Language and Comp study session available for you. And that's where you're going to want to communicate with your teachers so that you know what they're offering and you know where to go to not just get support to get caught up, but also support to be enriched, which basically means you want to do as well as you possibly can in every course that you're taking. So there's a lot of responsibility here for all of us to be involved in where we're going to go for labs. And then the second part of that is, or this mutual part of that will be, our teachers will be signing us up for labs as well. But what happens if I forget to sign up and a teacher doesn't assign me? Well, question number one would be, why wouldn't you sign up for somewhere as a student? Rarely has a week gone by where you haven't had an assignment due. Rarely has a week gone by where you haven't needed help in any class. And I don't want people to confuse help with meaning I'm behind. This isn't the place where I go because I have a D or a C in a class and I'm trying to get my grade up. This is a place where I also can go if I have an A in the class and I want to get better. Look around. I mean, the competition is more intense than ever. Many of us are seniors on our way to college, and maybe during this time we'll be taking a little SAT help or talking to our counselors about college admission or financial aid. So there'll be a ton of things available all the time, but I digress. So let's just say you did not sign up and a teacher did not sign up. And where do you go next? Well, you're going to be in a room where you'll be able to get no teacher help for assignments and no place to kind of relax. It will be an intense supervision room. You'll be joined by assistant principals, security guards, several staff members, just to make sure you're on task. I would try to stay out of there. Quite frankly, I plan to never go there because it's not a place that I can go and get any support. It's a place where basically I have to go and sit. Ultimately, it'll be like in-school detention during Panther Plus. Total waste of my time. And I hope you would think a total waste of your time as well. So we've heard about all the ways to sign up and all the places to go and how we're going to be involved with this as students and how teachers will be scheduling us as well. But the other part of this will be what happens if a student decides not to show up. And the simple answer is it'll be the same as if a student doesn't show up for any other class. Attendance will be taken in whatever activity you've been assigned to attend, and you'll know where to go during your SRT on Monday. Your teacher will have the list for the entire week, and you'll know what room number, what teacher, and what labs you'll be attending. So what happens if you don't show up? You'll be truant, and you'll have the same consequences you could have as it missing any other period. So my suggestion is, just like I wouldn't skip any other class, I definitely don't plan on skipping Panther Plus. So really there's three critical things for us as students. Number one is you want to pick your labs as early in the week as possible. And your goal should be to have your labs picked by Thursday for the following week.
So if it was Thursday, August 25th,
by tomorrow, the labs will be closed. And then I will find out next Monday during my SRT what labs I will be attending on the following Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I sign up for my labs by Thursday. For example, again, today's the 25th, and those labs will be attended by me on the following week, on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
and it's important to sign up in advance because if you choose your labs by Sunday and you weren't selected by any teachers, you can make changes to your own lab selections during the week. Say, for instance, you had intended to go to math on Thursday and needed to go to science. On Wednesday, you could go in, change that lab, and not have to see any teachers. You have total control over where you go during Panther Plus.
And finally, where do you sign up? Remember, this is all online, so you can do this at home. bloomingtonsouth.org/plus. If you don't have a computer at home, or if you have a computer that has crashed, you can come in before school, you can come in after school, and you can also do that during lunch. In reality, it will take you about 2 minutes to sign up for a week, and that's definitely going to be 2 minutes well spent if you have some desires to get help in specific areas.